welcome to the Go Legal Yourself podcast. This show is about knowing the legal life cycle of your business. Welcome to the Go Legal Yourself podcast, episode 20, title, How Should I Avoid Problems with Employees? I'm your host, Attorney Kelly Bagla, the Queen of Business Law. You can interact with us on social media at Go Legal Yourself and do find us on the web at golegalyourself.com. In fact, please do download our app, go to your app stores, search for Go Legal Yourself, and download it directly from there. As I mentioned in my previous episodes, for the next 10 episodes, I will be doing a series on legal issues facing entrepreneurs. So for today, the third issue of legal issues facing entrepreneurs is how do I avoid legal problems with employees? This is a big one. Your company definitely relies on other people helping you. If you could multiply yourselves 10 times and be the same person doing different jobs, that would be fantastic, but you can't do that. So your company's success really depends on hiring the right person to help you succeed in your business. And generally, the person that you may hire is going to be an employee. So you need to, as the employer, as the business owner, at least know the basics on how to avoid the legal problems that you may encounter with employees. So generally, every company should limit their liability as much as possible before taking on any new employees. Typically, company owners should have an employee handbook in place to ensure all new employees sign an acknowledgment form stating that they have received the handbook. Typically, here in California, it is extremely important for entrepreneurs or for business owners to make sure that they have an employee handbook, because California provides a lot of rights, if you will, to employees. So employees have a right to take breaks after a certain amount. They have a right to have an uninterrupted lunch break. They have a right to take personal leave. So there are so many laws here that govern the rights of employees. The employer needs to make sure that those rights are covered in an employee handbook. And that employee handbook is actually given to the employee. Have them read the handbook and then have them sign an acknowledgement form saying that, yes, they have received that handbook. The handbook should address everything from the company's sexual harassment policy to the office dress code. As an office that's dealing with clients that come into your office on a daily basis, you don't want people, you certainly don't want your employees to look like they've just rolled out of bed and they haven't made an effort to take a shower, brush their hair, look presentable. So if you are concerned about the image of your business, you certainly do want to address the dress code in your employee handbook. The other items that the company definitely should have to, again, avoid legal problems with employees is an employee application. I cannot stress enough how important it is for a potential employee to fill out an employee application. That way, if for some reason it doesn't work out because the employee cannot do the job you hired them for, you can have a look at the application and see whether they said they were able to do that job or not. That is going to be the one tool that's going to help you from at least being sued because you wrongfully terminated an employee. That's a crucial piece of document that you must have as an employer, is the employee application. The other crucial document that you must have too, in addition to the employee handbook, is an employee agreement. These agreements can be as simple as one page or they can be as elaborate as several pages, but you must have an employee agreement. Having an employee agreement in place, you are basically saying that you as the employer and them as the employee are both on the same page, and this is what you expect them to do, and this is what they expect you to do as the employer. So the three must-haves, again, to avoid legal problems with employees is the employee handbook, the employee application, and the employee agreement. I hope that helped. And I hope that has given you some reason for you to go back and take a look at some of your employment documents that you may have in place. And if you don't have these in place, now would be a fantastic time to do that. Again, we're here to help you succeed in your business. Please do provide us with some comments and feedback, and it would be wonderful. And if you have any questions that you would like for me to answer on air, I would be more than happy to do that. But do remember, the only way you become successful is if you go legal yourself today. I am Attorney Kelly Bagla, the Queen of Business Law, and it has been a pleasure being your host today. Until next time, cheers to your success.